Hello, I'm Peter, and today I'm having myself an art day. Mainly because I have a lot of art projects I've been planning and working on that I haven't gotten finished. Like, this portrait over here. I need to finish it. He's just been staring at me for quite some time, and I need to get him to stop. He's crying out, "Finish me! Finish me!" I don't know if he wants me to complete him or toss him. It's probably either or at this point. And another thing I want to do is I was recently given by a coworker a turtle. I freaking love this turtle. This is like one of the nicest and most amazing things I've been ever given. Like seriously, I love this turtle. Look at it. Look at this turtle. Honestly, it has given me so much joy. I see it and I'm like, she gave me a turtle. Anyways, it's so delightful. It's so delightful. And so, but it's just, it's flimsy paper. It's not going to last long. It's going to bend. I'm going to accidentally get it wet or something like that. I don't know. Something's going to bad could happen to it. So I need to find a way to make it so that doesn't happen. Probably one of the best ways to do that would be to get some construction paper or some cardboard and just glue it on. But there are turtle facts on the back. Turtle facts! In a pun! Listen, why did the turtle cross the road to get to the Shell station? I love this turtle. I love this turtle is what I'm saying. So I need to preserve it. And when I decided the best course of action would be to laminate the thing. So I could look at it from the front and from the back. Anyways, now that we got that worked out, I'm gonna laminate this turtle. It was, this is about 25 bucks. There's always been times where I thought about laminating these. And I didn't have a laminator. Well, no. I have a laminator. Scotch laminator. Oh, it needs power. I gotta plug this thing in. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how to use a laminator. Oh, that varies for size. You're probably asking yourself, there are literally instructions. You know what we do with instructions around here? I'm smart enough to figure it out. Cue next clip where I'm like, I wasn't smart enough to figure it out. Cool thing about this is it came with some pouches already. Apparently that's the lingo pouches. It's plugged in. There's gonna be a lot of content of me just figuring out how this works. Okay, so this is the pouch. Okay, and I put the turtle in the pouch. Hey! Hey! Oh, it looks perfect. I'm going to take it. Probably the most useful. Open pouch back up. I'm going to get addicted to laminating things. That's what's going to happen. Mark my words. Because this already feels so fun. You know, the truth is, there are worse things you can get addicted to. Honestly, I don't know what this 3 mil and 5 mil means. Maybe the instructions would help with that. This is warming up. I'll get this thing out while I wait. So I could show this. Let you guys look at it over there. See, look at that. Beautiful, huh? How long does this take to warm up? Okay, while I wait, got this set up. You know how cool these things are? This is a camera obscura. Make me sound like a nerd. A camera obscura is basically the original camera. They didn't have photographs, but they had the idea of light going in through a pinhole and being projected on a white wall, essentially. What the camera does, photography comes about when they figure out how to make that image stay. And it involved mercury. So I'm guessing you probably figured out what probably happened to the guy who figured out the chemical process originally. Yeah, he didn't do so well. Not to mention, a greedy businessman basically took all of his ideas and claimed it as his own. Seems to be kind of the way of the world. Brilliant inventor meets genius businessman, and genius businessman takes brilliant inventor's ideas. Tale of oldest time. I've never used these before, but it has a button called ready that I feel like probably turns green when it's ready. Big brain here. Okay, let's get some other things on my desk, shall we? There's a little bitty table you probably noticed. My parts of my table. I never finished it. I still need to finish this. Anyways, it's mainly just paint I need to do. Mainly just paint. As you see right here, look at it. Look at it. You see, one of my toxic traits is whenever I see someone doing something art related online, I instantly believe that I could do it too. I guess that's more of a wholesome trait. But I made this little table. It's got a little floor, I gotta work on it. This is a tablecloth. Just look at that table. Look how good it looks. Don't look down here. It doesn't look so good down there. Need to work on that a little bit. This originally had a little plant. Don't want a plant. This is actually a plate. This is a plate with a pizza. And this is oh, I lost my pepperoni. Okay. Oh my god. No! Okay, so this was a pizza with a pepperoni. I had a couple pepperonis, but I lost them. I still need to finish this project. It's a fun project. Honestly, I should probably do an experiment before I jump into the deep end and potentially ruin a artwork very important to me. So, okay, there we go. A little smaller. All the way in. Oh, jeez. Quite nice. Okay. I'm confident enough to put the real thing in here. Now, we have no plans to cut the actual paper, but to fix this a little better though, buy my sweet prints. This is very exciting. I realized I should have been hiding it this way the whole time. I was enjoying watching it, but you weren't able to see it. Now, lift this up. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I nearly decapitated the turtle. I am sorry, my friend. I almost decapitated the turtle you gave me. I would have felt so bad. Like crap. I would ask her if she could make me another one, but I don't think I could ask that of her. So I accidentally decapitated the turtle while trying to preserve it, save it, keep it. I'm sorry. Here's video proof of me not paying attention. Back a little bit, and there we go. Now we're going to grab the next piece. Slowly go here, go to the very edge, pull it back just a little. Make sure it's edge to edge so that we're getting a straight cut. Jeez. Okay, almost ruined my straight cut because that thing, don't know what that thing's for actually. Go all the way to the edge. Pull back a little. Make sure it's all cut nice and easy. Pull back. Finish the thing. Okay, that's pretty good. I have saved the turtle. Your turtle is now saved. I have made it in a nice little space. I will forever have your turtle. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, on the topic of the turtle, I would like to do one last thing I would like to mention. There was a drawing I did a while back of a bear. I gave it to a different coworker. That coworker liked it, loved it, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure she did. She told another coworker about it, which probably means she liked it. Anyways, it was her birthday, and I've known her long enough, so I'm like, I can get her a birthday present. So turtle coworker decided, asked if I could make her a drawing. And while me not giving up an excuse to draw, I'm perfectly chill with that, and I'm going to be making her one. She said I could be a little darker with the drawing. Because she likes dark things. I don't know if she wants me to go full dark, though, because I have made some fairly dark drawings in my time. I have even made things that have made a previous manager question my mental health. A few of them on the screen right now. I look back and I don't know what was wrong with me back then. I was fine. I was just making weird stuff. So, on top of finishing this painting, I'm also going to finish this drawing, which I intend to do. And I have some other art projects I also want to finish, which I will try to get them done today as well, if I can. But as of right now, I'd like to take a break from filming because I have to have the AC off for audio's sake. And it's getting hot in here. It's the summer. And I got to get to work on things, and I'll set up for the painting. I got as much done as I'm going to get done today. Anymore, it's just going to be tedious. It's a little more fine detailing left to do, and that's about it. I basically got the paint off my hands. I left a little paint on my nose, though, so it would make me look cute. I don't know if it works. Anyways, so the next art project I need to do is get that drawing done. I'm probably gonna eat some food first, though, because it's been several hours since I started the painting. It took me a lot longer than I thought it would. My art always does. Anyways. And I have finished the sketch. You probably can't see it very well from that camera, so I'm gonna take a picture with my phone and flash it on the screen, because I don't have my second camera set up right now because I spilled my mineral spirits / paint thinner stuff. It's a very strong odor. Oh my god. Ooh. That's gonna take a second to get rid of. Anyways, so I have this done. Now I need to get on to the line work, which we're going for a more sketchy look, and then on to the coloring. I think I've got a good balance of somewhat darker, more rougher than my previous bear. But this is gonna be cool. Let's go.
Starting off with the most terrifying bit, erasing my sketch. Will I be able to properly ink it to get that drawing back out? The drawing that I worked so hard to perfect. Well, maybe not perfect, but to do the best I could, which is pretty much perfect because I'm always the embodiment of perfection. Starting off, I'm going to take an ink pen and I'm going to start slowly making those lines, getting off the important shapes to bring back the image that I had created with a pencil. I then proceed to start drawing the box portion, and then after I draw the box, I take a little bit thicker pen, and I'd use that to draw the cloth. And there on the shirt, I am drawing a little cat from Kiki's Delivery Service, a little silhouette on a broomstick. I added the moon because I think it looked kind of cool. After that, I'm going to be going over to the arm to where I'm going to draw the mark of Cain, which is another reference the person I'm drawing this drawing for will understand and get, which is very important because this drawing is for them, and I am adding in details, thinking about what I know about them, because it's for them. And then I begin from there, add in some details, add in some lines to make the stitch marks, add in some lines to add some texture to the nose. I also added some thicker lines along the seam to make it look like at some parts there was times where it tore and it needed to be restitched. And then after that, I went to the coloring, as you're seeing on the screen right now. And then I went over and added some black eyes, the demon eyes, solid shade of black. I later tried to add some highlight, but that didn't work out. So I, again, went back to just solid black. And as you see, I'm using the same marker to add in some extra shading for the nose. And then I proceed to add in some details for the ears. I did the same detail for the nose that I did for the ears, as you can see. I added some line shading. I could have been better. I used the same color I used for the nose for the ear pads, as well as the little pads on the feet. After that, I jumped to coloring the shirt. I used the same marker, once again, to add some shading and some part by just basically going over it again, the beauty of alcohol markers. I used some other color as well, while also using a colorless blender to kind of blend it all together and add some other different textures. The shirt ended up looking a little more muddy than I originally intended, but it kind of fit with the tears and just kind of the overall idea of the bear being this kind of cursed object, essentially. I colored in the main color of the bear off camera because I got a little bit on the nervous side, so you're not going to be able to see that part. It took me a while to decide what color I was going to use for that, and I finally just went with the color I used for a previous drawing because I thought it looked good for a stuffed bear. And then I proceeded to use the same color to add in some shadings and another color to add in a little more shading. And I just slowly worked until I got an overall shape and a well-shaded image that I liked. As you can see, I'm slowly working, and then I jumped to make the background. I used a gray. I was kind of a blue gray. I was hoping it was going to be a little lighter, but it was a lot darker than I intended. But I can't really go back now, so I just got to accept what I have done. Filling out a page takes a while.
So my art day turned into more like a 3 art days. It took a little longer to do this, mainly because I needed things. Like I needed to get white gel pens, which in the end I don't think I really needed, and I had to get another set of markers, which in the end I didn't really need. But I did do it. Currently under here, I am actively trying to prevent it from buckling. Once I've let it dry and sit a little bit, and then maybe make some more modifications, maybe smooth out the background a little bit or something like that, and do whatever else I think I need to do, which I was thinking I could have a little story on the back, but I forgot there was going to be a lot of bleed, which means I might want to do something like get another piece of paper glued on it so I could have the story on the back. We have it finished. I just need to glue it to a piece of cardboard. I was thinking about gluing it to a thicker piece of paper, but I decided cardboard was just more fitting. The first thing we can do with gluing is we're going to put glue on the back of both papers because we have 2 papers, and we're going to glue them to approximately the same side. We're going to do it with this one first because this one is easier to replace. And that's why we have this brush, because we're going to spread the glue across the entire paper. That way you'll have a process not sticky. That's fine. Because now we're going to stick it on the corner, because that way we could ensure we do less cutting. Nice. I guess this cardboard's going to buckle a little bit, I guess. Anyways. But we might try it the other way this time. Put the glue on the cardboard rather than the sticker, the tape. Okay, over. Make sure every single part of it has gotten glue. Don't want any part missing out. Okay, just take it on. Okay, there we go. Line up the edges. There we go. It's rough on there, and our next step is cutting. And we'll see that in the flip side. Nice. Looking. I kind of scribbled out cut my initial off a little bit, but there we go. We're good. That marks the conclusion of the art day. We're a little on the darker side today because it's night, and I guess I needed to change some lighting situations, but I did do that. So my battery's running low. I think we are completed this project, all the artworks in this project, and we are now Gucci.